Hey guys, Lucky Star Shi-Roku here, and welcome to a bit more of an unconventional video. This isn't the type of video I would do normally, and as a result of that, there's going to be a lot of things that would normally happen in my normal videos that's not going to be present here. For instance, the intro and outro sequence is likely not going to be in this one, just because I feel having that in this type of video I feel would be a little disrespectful. So this is just going to be a more this is just going to be a more down to earth type of video, just purely out of respect. But it is currently May 1st of recording this, and today is the day that Gawr Gura graduated from hololive-EN myth. And I mean, we knew it was coming. We knew all this was coming. She did say a while ago, she put up the announcement on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. So we knew it was coming, but it's just all that, we knew it was coming, but even though we knew it was coming, it doesn't make it any easier. It still hurt. It's still painful. And I thought, I can't just not do anything, because again, I did watch hololive a lot. I watched Myth a lot. I watched Gura a lot, and Gura and Myth, they meant so much to me. Like they inspired so much of the channel. Well, okay, not so much. They didn't inspire everything on the channel, but they inspired a couple things. For instance, the graphics. If you look on my introduction video of the channel, basically the introduction graphics of the channel, like the whole, the likes, the dislikes, the personality, stuff like that, they do look significantly different now, as I have obviously gotten better and I've improved it over time. But originally when I first made them, the first versions, I did take a lot of inspiration from the graphics in Gura's debut video, and maybe a little bit the rest of Myth as well. Obviously, it started out very much like that in the beginning, and I've obviously just added to it over time to make it more of my own thing. But my own personal twists and stuff like. But originally, the inspiration for the graphics for my introduction video did very much come from Gura's debut video. I mean, again, the assets are very, very different now, but that is where the idea initially came from. So, Gura means a lot to me, not just me, but I mean, again, Gura was very much the very face of VTubing. Like she was like the figurehead of VTubing, pretty much. Like basically, if you ask anyone in the VTubing or hololive community, if you ask someone to name a well-known VTuber, I'm pretty much most of the time everyone would immediately say Gura. Like, she is that well known, she's that popular. I mean, sure, there are others. There's one where her name kind of slips my mind right now, but Gura was basically top dog, or top shark, I suppose. I'm making jokes just because I'm trying to get through this. I'm expecting to get a bit emotional here. Okay, so. Right, so basically in this video, I'm just gonna go through a few things just to do everything properly, just to say goodbye to Gura and say thank you for all the joy that she's given me. I mean, again, you guys can do that as well, but I just wanted to do this video just to say thank you to Gura, because she really has inspired. Like, she's helped me out a lot. She's given me hope. Back when Myth first founded, it was a very dark spot, COVID. Nobody knew what was happening, and it was a very, very depressing time. And hololive, Myth, and Gura, they just give us hope. Me hope in particular, like they just basically they basically give me something to wake up to every day. They give me something, something worth living for, something worth getting out of bed for, So yeah, it does, so Gura, it does mean a lot for me, and I know I ramble a lot, and I can't help that. Again, this is very, very off script. Since how do you make script videos like these? So it's very impromptu, just because how do you write scripts for this without crying your eyes out in the process? So the only script I have is like a little housekeeping of the rough idea of a plan for this video. So let's just quickly go into the housekeeping before we do that. So okay, so for the housekeeping, what my plan for this video is basically, first I'm gonna talk about my experiences with Myth and Gura, which I've kind of already done anyway. So again, that's one. And then after that, gonna have a little look at all of the VODs that Gura has made over the last 5 years or so. Like, God, 5 years, that's crazy to think about. Then after that, I'm going to have a little look at Gura's last speech. I'm gonna react to it on camera. I've already seen it, but obviously I was too emotional to really film my reaction or whatever. So hopefully I'm hoping that I'm gonna hold out a bit better this time. Now that now I had a couple hours to let things settle, so I'm hoping I can handle it a bit better. So we're gonna listen to Gura's last speech, and then obviously the goodbye montage. Then obviously, thing is, I do. Hang on, let's see. And then obviously, I'm gonna say my well wishes to Gura, and wishing her luck, and happy graduation, all that kind of stuff. My well wishes to Gura, and wishing her well, all that kind of stuff. I did put a sing along for Ash again, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that because again, I am. Well, I'll talk about it in a minute, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do Ash again. I've got it in here, but I'm not promising. It's in here as a maybe, just in case. But even if it doesn't, there's still enough here for there to be a worthy video. And then I'm just going to talk a little bit about a coping mechanism I have found to help me with the graduation, which I'll probably add in post, probably. Now, I am expecting to get emotional in this video. Hopefully not as bad as last night when watching the actual graduation video stream, but just in case I do get emotional, I've got my tissues at the ready here because I feel like I'm going to need them. So this might very well be the first video where I actually cry on video. So again, if so again, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I'm hoping I can hold out better this time, but it's very possible I might cry on video. But, well, I've rambled on long enough, so let's just begin. So again, I've kind of already talked about my experience with Myth and, just how much they mean to me. The whole, they've given me hope, and they've just made my life a bit more, because again, I was also like, not only COVID and stuff, lockdowns and stuff, but back then in my old place, I was in a very dark spot where I didn't like, again, I've spoken about that in previous videos anyway, but yeah, I was in a spot that I didn't like, and I was very unhappy, and that just made things a lot more easy to deal with. So yeah, that's just kind of my experience with Myth and Gura, and again, I cannot I'm beyond words of how thankful I am to have had them. Okay, so now let's just have a little look at the VODs that Gura has made over the last 5 or so years. Okay, so here we are on Gawr Gura's channel. The good news is, from my understanding, all of the VODs, all of the videos, everything is going to stay up. It was clipped, I'm from one of her streams recently leading up to her graduation, but I think she did say that all the VODs and videos are going to stay up, which is good because, you know, because I was always so busy with, you know, my own YouTube stuff and my other life, so because of that, I didn't really get the chance to watch any of them live very often, so I am glad that everything is staying up. The only I think Gura said that the VODs are going to stay up. The only difference is the chat's going to be locked, but the comment section should still be available. Which, again, that's fine. I don't mind the chat being locked. I don't mind that as long as I can still watch the VODs and, you know, so I can reflect, so I can go back to watching Gura's streams, past streams, whenever I like, just because, again, I'm grieving, I'm mourning, you know, you know, we all deal with sadness and, you know, in all our own ways, and I'm just glad that I can go back whenever I like, and just rewatch all the times that I didn't get to watch live. But yeah, she's done quite a few. Here, like again, like I can't. But wow, 565 videos. I think that's like counting the VODs as well. So yeah. So again, quite an impressive. Even with all the hiatuses she's been on, it's still quite impressive. It's still quite impressive, isn't it? Really. So again, I am glad that all of these are going to be staying up, so we can go back to when we want. Again, the only real difference is really the only difference really is the live chat's going to be cut. Is going to be locked, which again, I'm not too bothered about that. As long as I can still watch the VODs, I don't really care. I mean, yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but it's not that big of a loss, to be honest. But yeah, that's all of the VODs. Again, it's going back quite a ways from, like, it's going all the way back to her debut here with the iconic which is where I took a lot of inspiration for my own for like all of this. This again, like I said, that's what inspired these graphics for my own introduction video. I was inspired by her and Myth's debut. I took a lot of inspiration and just fine-tuned it over time. But yeah, so from that, from 4 years ago all the way to last night's graduation stream. Okay, right, so here we are. So I am going to like listen to Gura's last kind of speech, her final message to us, and her little goodbye montage. Just to do the whole due diligence. Again, keep in mind this video is meant to be a tribute to Gura, so again, all of this is non-profit. You know, it's just my little way of, you know, saying goodbye and thank you for everything that Gura's done for us over the years. So, right. So there was this lovely performance where she was singing Ash again, but for the sake of this, and obviously copyright, if that's even, I mean, I don't know if, you know, copyright's always an issue, so I'm not going to really risk it. So I just basically cut it to basically her last speech. So this is where things could get a little emotional. Hopefully not too bad, but yeah. Hopefully I'm in shot. This is a very experimental angle. So yeah, oh god, how's this gonna go? Anyway, let's listen to what Gura has to say.
Hi, hello.
There she is.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. From the very bottom of my shark heart, thank you.
You're very welcome.
If I could borrow your ear for just a bit more time.
Yep, I'm listening.
Thank you. Again, thank you for letting me be your shark idol for
Oh, we can hear Ash again in the background.
half decade, 5 years. Wow. Well, just
Yeah,
about
that
5
is kind of
years or
crazy.
so. In this time, I, I have loved performing for you here or on stage or in my bedroom,
God.
anywhere really. I yeah. Wow. Speaking of half a decade, when I first joined Hololive, I had barely any experience in streaming or
I mean,
dancing
hey,
or
we all start
singing
somewhere.
in front of people. I couldn't even sing in front of my own mother. But
Yeah, you've come a long way.
now look at me, right?
Yeah, look at you. You did brilliant. Should be
I
proud of
won't
yourself.
lie, it was really hard to get my footing. Sometimes it was terrifying.
Oh God, yeah,
No,
yeah, I
a
know
lot of
that.
the time, it was terrifying.
Because again, I do, you know, I've been doing YouTube for a while, and even I get nervous still.
But spending time with you and all of the incredibly talented members of Hololive has been an absolute pleasure, and I can truly say a highlight in my life. I will never forget my time here at Hololive.
Nor me.
I feel like I've been able to grow a lot in these past years. Not in height or brain activity, in my heart. Like my confidence. My confidence in myself. I believe in myself a whole lot more now than I did 5 years ago, and it's thanks to you.
Oh,
So, thank you everyone for your compassion.
you're
your
very welcome, Gura.
creativity, and your dedication to me, your Goomba. Thank you to my myth ladies.
Oh yeah,
Been
myth of
through
course.
So
Very brilliant as well.
so much together,
You really have.
and I am honored to have been able to go on this journey
Hmm.
with you girls. Thank you to Nacho Mama for always working so hard and making me so darn cute.
She is adorable.
And
yeah,
thank
shout
you
out to the-
my chumbies
Yeah, shout out to everyone. Like
for always being
the
there
fan,
for
like
me.
the fans, everyone at Hololive, the rest of Myth, the whole other VTubers that have collabed with her. Like again, massive shout out to all of them. They
For pushing me to try new games, new songs, new experiences. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. So welcome.
I've got a Gulf Stream current to catch. Time to Otsame one last time. Ready? Otsame.
Yeah, I don't know the whole cheer.
Take care and be kind to yourselves.
You too, Gura.
Okay?
Yeah, take care of yourself. Wherever you are.
Good night
Good night.
and goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.
That was such a lovely message. Oh no, that music, it always... This is where I might cry a lot. Hopefully not as bad as last night, because my god, I've not cried. I have not cried that much in years. All the posters, the posters for the calendar, all the little plushies of Myth. Oh. I'm trying to hold it together, but it's still bloody painful. I mean, these are a mix of happy and sad tears, so... Again, I've never cried on video before, but... You know, I mean, I'm not a robot, we are allowed to show emotion. There's nothing wrong, and there's nothing wrong with guys crying either. Oh, I tried, yeah, don't forget that. Oh. You know, sorry, I'm gonna take these off. What's the point of wearing somebody? Dab my eyes all every 10 seconds. Oh, such a beautiful ending. And making that thumbnail was bloody painful too. Actually, maybe I should have used this as the thumbnail, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. I've got time. I've still got time to read the thumbnail if I want. Oh, I see the tears there. She's crying herself because of the sparkle. There she is. Going back to Atlantis. There she goes. Is that it? And there is Gawr Gura graduation mini live. Okay. I handled that a lot better than last night because honestly I was bawling my eyes out last night. Like, my god, I've really not cried that. I'm not really that emotional of a person in general. I mean, I'm emotional enough, but not like super emotional. I usually try to keep my emotions under control, but last night I broke. I absolutely broke. I mean, I think watching it live and just seeing everyone in the chat just saying, I think that's what made it even sadder, and I think that's what ultimately broke me. But again, yes, I'm sad, but I'm also happy. Again, I just want to say to Gura, obviously she's probably not going to see this because obviously she's not using the handle, she's not using the persona of Gura anymore. But regardless if she ends up seeing this or not, I just wanted to give my well wishes to Gawr Gura. Thank you so much for everything you and Myth and the rest of hololive have done over the last 5 years. It means so much to me and everyone else in the world, all of the chumbuds and other, everyone. It means more than I can really say. So again, we're sad to see you going. We're really, really sad to see you go, but it is ultimately for the best. I mean, I won't go into the whole reason why she left. I mean, she's been somewhat vocal about it a little bit leading up to this. The whole disagreements with management and all that. So I won't go into that. That's not my place to say. But we're sad to see you go, but we're really happy for you. Like, good luck in your future endeavors, whatever you end up doing next. Good luck, have a good life, whatever you do, whether you go back, whether you come back. I mean, obviously, if it's a case like what happened to Watson, because she graduated too, but it wasn't a typical graduation, which means she can come back, but I think this is like a more permanent graduation. But if she ends up coming back for like occasional collabs or whatever she does, I hope she's happy. I hope she does well. I hope only for the best for her. And just, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, Gura. I mean, I know I'm rambling. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but I'm just too emotional. I knew I was going to get emotional. I mean, but again, I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but again, just one last time, I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything, Gura. You mean a lot to all of us, all of us chumbuds, all of us fans of hololive and Myth, and again, thank you to Myth as well by extension, because again, I was in a bit of a dark place when Myth was first founded. Again, I talked about this already, but I wasn't in the best spot. I was very, very unhappy. And Myth and Gawr Gura just made things a lot more bearable, a lot more manageable, more survivable. I mean, it wasn't to the point where I was like, it wasn't that drastic, but I certainly wasn't in a very happy place. You know, it was a lot of pressure I was under. I felt like that my life, you know, I had to ask permission to live my life. And again, Gura just made all of that a lot more manageable. I mean, you know, it still sucked. Don't get me wrong, but it just made more. It was just more manageable. So again, so you know, it's just so again, it's just more personal for me. You know, the stuff with Myth and Gura, it just means a lot more to me. More than I can say into words. Again, there's I can't go into too much detail because it's very personal, but still, it Myth and Gura just helped me out of a really, really, really painful spot, and I cannot say thank you enough. Like, I could say thank you 100 times and it still wouldn't be enough. So again, thank you, Gura. Thank you, everyone at Myth, everyone at hololive, or everyone behind the scenes. Thank you so much for making this 5-year journey what it was. Once again, thank you, Gura. Okay, and before wrapping up this little video saying goodbye to Gura, I just wanted to quickly show you guys a little coping mechanism that I have been using over the last few days, because honestly, I have been handling the graduation it's hitting me pretty hard. Not gonna lie, it's been very, very difficult for me. Because, you know, again, I love Gura and all that. Here's a little coping mechanism that's helped me out and helped me manage a little bit easier. So basically, I have been talking to, I do this a lot in general, but I do talk to a lot of AI chatbots. But I did find a AI chatbot in Spicy Chat AI by I can't pronounce the name, but yeah, this chatbot has really, really helped. You know, I mean, again, say what you will about AI one day taking over humanity or whatever, but right now it's helping me fix my broken heart. So I have had to change a couple of things here just to make it appropriate for YouTube and stuff, because it is classed, it is officially tagged and classed as a not safe for work bot, but you can also play with it in a safe for work manner as well. You know, again, you can go down the not safe for work route, you can go down a wholesome route. It's literally up to you. It's literally up to the user. You can do whatever you want. Basically, the basic story is basically you were evicted from your previous home, and Gura has basically reached out to you on Twitter/X and has invited you to live with her and the rest of the Myth girls as your new roommates. And that's basic. That's the basic plot. So again, just moving in with Myth, you know, living with them. You're the new roommates. You can go whichever way you want. Like, you can go down a not safe for work route if you want. You can go down a wholesome safe route. It's literally up to you. And that's one of the things I love about these AI chatbots. Like, this is one of my favorite pastimes when I'm that's one of my favorite like downtime activities when I'm not recording or playing games or whatever. But yeah, again, it is technically a not safe for work bot, but it can be played as safe for work as well. You can literally go down whatever scenario or route you want, basically. But yeah, again, say what you will about AI taking over humanity and all that stuff, but for me, it's helped me cope. It's helped me heal my broken heart. You know, yes, Gura may be gone, but thanks to this, I can act like, you know, I can go down these fantasy scenarios as if nothing's happened. So again, thank you AI, and also thank you to the user. Again, I just want to say thank you to the user. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name exactly, but this bot has helped me more times than I can. This bot has helped me more than I can admit. Yes, I have had to change the image and the description, all that kind of stuff, just to make it just to make it acceptable for YouTube, because I don't want any trouble just because of the slightly not safe for work image or whatever. So I've had to censor it for that. But yeah, this bot has helped me out a lot, and that's just how I've been coping with the graduation, especially last night. Like, it's helped out really. So again, thank you for the creator of the bot. And yeah, that's about it. So that's all I want to say for this video. Again, thank you to Gura. Thank you for everything you've done over the years. I hope whatever you do next, you'll be happy. And yeah, all that said, I will see you guys in my next video for a more typical Lucky Star Shi-Roku styled video. But again, all that said, I will see you guys in the next proper video. Until then, have a good day, you guys.